What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are today, the Champions League quarterfinals games against PSG. We start off at home, then we travel to France where we can hopefully progress through to the Champions League semi-final. Before we go into it, just want to talk about the national team very briefly. We had one game with one friendly, it was the San Marino game I arranged a little while ago. And in that game we lost 1-0, very boring game, they scored from a set piece. I think there was like 3 shots on target in the entire game, 2 from them, 1 for us. There was one highlight apart from the one at the start of the game and the start of the second half, and it was their goal in the first half, so there was no highlight other than that, and also a highlight at the end of the game. So 4 highlights in the entire match. It was very boring, glad I didn't live comment, and also the fact that we lost as well was really disappointing. We just didn't take any chances going forward, and neither did they really, but I'd expect more from our team going forward. We had a lot of the possession. I think we had like 60% of possession. We didn't really do anything with it. Like I said, we had equal amount of shots. I think we had about 10 or 11. They had about 10 or 11 as well. But it was just a boring. It was a poor game. No team deserved to win, but both teams deserved to lose, if that makes sense. Anyway, I have arranged some more friendlies. I don't particularly know what's going on with the internationals. I mean, I've arranged all these friendlies just in case, you know, something happens. For example, I don't know why, but maybe we can't play a national league or whatever, you know, just in case. I've arranged all these friendlies. They get increasingly harder throughout the year, so then we go. I thought we'd win against San Marino because they were arranged before the San Marino match. We've got Faroe Islands, Malta, Andorra, Azerbaijan, Moldova, and Lithuania. So pretty tricky friendlies coming up for us. Going to be putting our team to the test, but that's the whole idea of friendlies, isn't it? Testing your team to see how actually well you can do. But anyway, let's go into this game against PSG. So, some major news surrounding the starting lineup due to the fact European Championship playoffs for the European Championship, obviously, in the when will it be? This summer? Yeah, this summer. I think it's this summer. There's actually the playoffs, or is it 2 summers' time? Whatever. There's playoffs for the European Championships, which means Bekim Muster, who is playing for Albania, and Erwin Hammerli, playing for Switzerland, are unavailable for selections today, and that's a massive blow. Real big blow, especially when you consider Christian Armada, a player I thought was going to be fit for this game. It's actually not fit. So what we're going to do is going to have to change the lineup, and yeah, this is a massive blow for the team, especially Erwin Hammerli. I mean, if Muster wasn't playing, alright, we can put Clark in. It's not too bad. Hammerli is an amazing player and is very, very important to this team. The fact that he's not playing could be a big miss for a team going forward. He is very, very good going forward the ball, as you saw in the previous game when he scored 2 goals. So, anyway, the team for today, Martinez is in goal. The back 4 is Roma, Perez, Famuka, Bakayoko, and Clark. Definitely not our strongest back 4. We've got Marola playing defensive midfield. We've got Sidibe playing centre mid. We've got Ben Abdallah out on the right-hand side, pushing him out there instead of putting Pablo Dos Santos out there. I just felt Ben Abdallah was a better player. We've put Francisco Perez as the advanced player maker in the attacking midfield. It was a toss-up between Bart Moens in central midfield, pushing Sidibe forward, or starting with Perez. Decided to go with starting with Francisco Perez. Just off a hump, just for a hunch, really. I don't know. Yeah, I just think Sidibe is maybe better suited for the central midfield. Obviously, Moens had the shocking game last time against PSG, so I want to try and avoid that. And otherwise, it's Moria on the left and Sonogo up front. The bench is pretty self-explanatory as well. It's the strongest bench we can possibly create. It's got 2 centre midfields on it, so it does limit our choices a little bit. And also, Armada is not exactly fit, but I'm not going to put Amari or Dubai on the bench, or Dubé, whatever his name is, on the bench, because they're not good enough either. So, I'd rather an unfit player than a bad player, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's go into this game, and fingers crossed we can get a result. Being at home is very, very important that we get the result that we need, or we'll get a result that we can actually take into the next game, and home advantage has got to be a win. We've got to be winning today if we want to be pushing ourselves through to the semi-finals. If we don't win today, it's unlikely we'll go through. That's just being realistic. The formation that PSG are playing, 4-5-1, quite defensive-minded, or really, I don't know. It definitely can cause trouble, you know. If their winger attack, if these 2 guys are wingers attack, which they're not because they're not the same role. This guy's further forward than this guy. I don't know what they're going to be playing. Defensive midfield, they're obviously looking to shut us down going forward. They want to try and limit our chances with this formation, and then go to their place, obviously, and complete the job there. Which means a lot of pressure on my attacking midfield and my weakened attacking midfield to get the job done. And also, I realised Leroy is on the bench, the left back we were actually after. If he'd have signed for us in January, or hadn't accepted their new contract offer, he could be playing left back for us today. But hey, his choices. Hopefully his losses. Alright, so yep, I'm happy for them to say pick up where you left off. We've not had another game since our 6-1 victory against Shakhtar, so why not tell them to go out there and try and get another win today? Obviously, we're not looking for a 6-1 win, but a 1-0, 2-0 win would be very nice indeed. A clean sheet today is very important. If we can get a clean sheet, I'd still be... I say we need a clean sheet, but we need a victory as well. So 1-0 is, to me, a pretty good result. And starting off, we're trying to get the attack away. Cross coming in from the left, but unable to find a red and white shirt. We keep hold of possession. Sonogo out to trying to find Maria. Is dispossessed, but thankfully for us, the clearance isn't particularly good and it doesn't find a PSG player, and we can get it back towards the attack. Maria on this left-hand side, Willie whip this one in. He's closed down and tackled. Bakayoko wins the ball back for us, and again, Maria through to the box and is brought down. We get a penalty. Vanda brings down Maria in the box. Sidibe is going to step up with his chance to give Gibraltar United the lead against PSG. Big pressure, but I don't think there's a better man to take it. And there wasn't, or there isn't anyway, we'll never know. Sidibe with a goal 4 minutes into the game. 1-0 Gibraltar United against the Champions League holders, PSG. Come on lads, keep it up. Keep up the attack if you want to. Sidibe is dispossessed, but we do win the ball back. We keep hold of possession just about. Will Sidibe lave this one off? He's tackled instead, but again, a little bit lucky. We win the ball, we get the ball back. Roma Perez's pass is not particularly great, and now Roma Perez is out of position. Fumaka with a lovely challenge, preventing the attack building up, but his clearance is not good enough. And now PSG are looking to spread the play. Got to get back, lads. Got to get in positions. They get through, and a very good opportunity for PSG. Lucky for us, it goes just wide. Wow, it should, and probably, yeah, like I say, it really should be 1-1. PSG had a really good opportunity, and I'm surprised that they didn't score it. And also as well, they are playing Perez today, the player playing a centre attacking mid for them. Picked up World Player of the Year. He won the best player in the world. I think he won the Ballon d'Or as well. So they've got the best player in the world in their team. Can we keep him quiet today? That is the big question. As Perez plays it through, and Perez is the man who assists the equalising goal. I can't really say that guy's name. Tassiso, I think is how you pronounce that. Gets the equalising goal for PSG. It's probably been coming as well, though. They've had a lot of attempts recently. We haven't really done much since that little spell we had here. But it's 1-1 currently. Not necessarily the worst result, but obviously we want to be improving on that. Sonogo's having a particularly good game. Clark's struggling out there as well, but there's no alternative to Clark on that left-hand side. I'm going to go into the opposition instructions right now and just change it up, see what his views are on the team. They've actually changed their formation. They've gone to a 4-2-3-1, so they've got a lot of space in the middle of the park. Hopefully my centre mid, Sidibe, can exploit that. That'd be great. And of course we need to do a team talk. Can't forget that. And Sonogo, like I said, Sonogo not playing well. That's not great news because, again, we don't really have an alternative on the bench. If Giselle was on the bench, yeah, fine, I'd bring him on. But I don't really have confidence in, I think it's Edwards, isn't it? My other guy? Yeah, Eastwood, sorry. I don't really have confidence in Eastwood coming on and performing or pulling in a job. Anyway, we're at the hour mark. Nothing's happened in this second half yet, and I think we are going to make a change. We're going to have to take Sonogo off. He's not really playing well enough. Put Jay Eastwood on the pitch and let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can surprise us. Elsewhere as well, Ben Abdallah is not playing particularly well. So what we're going to do is we're going to put him in the centre of the pitch where he's more suited and bring Pablo Dos Santos on. We're going to do a team talk as well. Tell Jay Eastwood that the pressure is off him tonight. A lot of pressure, obviously. He's never played in the Champions League before. Want to keep him calm. And also I'm going to tell Pablo Dos Santos that I think he's got a lot to come from him. I think he can be the difference today down that right-hand side if he uses his pace. He's a little bit quicker than Ben Abdallah. Let's see if he can use it. Time is still flying by and nothing really happening. I think we're going to make one more change. We're going to make one more substitution. We are going to take Ben Abdallah off. We're going to put Sidibe forward and we're going to bring Bart Moens on in the centre of the park. And also, I want to do a team talk as well and just calmly encourage everyone for these last 10 minutes. The second half has been very, very boring. And just calmly encourage and see what we can do. Jay Eastwood's looking motivated. That's good. There's a highlight. 6 minutes remaining. This will be a killer time to concede for us. We don't want to be going into the next game losing 1-1. Like I say, wouldn't be bad. Or can we create a chance ourselves? We have stopped. Big ball forward. Oh, I was going to say, is it going to find Eastwood? But it doesn't. And instead it comes straight back towards us. Perez doesn't put the foot in. He does, finally. Oh no, poor pass back from Bart Moens. And thank the Lord PSG didn't punish us for that poor pass from Bart Moens. Of course, he had a bad game last year, but he almost had another shocker, even though he'd only been on the pitch for a few minutes. Roma Perez laid this ball off. He does. Big ball forward. It is to no one, but I think this game is going to end 1-1, and it does sort of leave the second leg wide open. Obviously, last time we played PSG at their home, we lost 4-2. And we're going to have to go there and score. So we've got a hell of a task on our hand. But I'm somewhat confident we can do it. Somewhat confident. Obviously, with the guys hopefully coming back. Let me have a little look if my guys return for the next game. I'm on Gibraltar. Didn't want to be on that. Want to be on Gibraltar United. Will my guys return? Yes. So we do have Musta and Hammerly back. And Armada will be returning as well. As you see, he should be fully fit for a week's time. So fingers are massively crossed. We can get a result against PSG at the Verratti Arena. Okay, guys, let's get into this at the Verratti Arena. Just want to point out a few things, though. PSG actually played 4 days ago, so they played at the weekend. We didn't. We've had a week's preparation just for this game, so we might have the slight edge there. Our players might be ever so slightly fitter. But over 69,000 people are going to be here. Let's run through the team. So Armada returns to the starting lineup at right back. Musta returns to the starting lineup at left back. And Hammerly returns to the starting lineup at right back. Ben Abdallah moves into the centre attack and mid-role where he's more comfortable. So we do now have the strongest team fielded. Clark drops to the bench. Francisco Perez drops to the bench. Roma Perez drops to the reserves because I think Clark and Mati are a better defensive backup than Perez, just because Clark's a better fullback. So it does mean players missing out are David, Vanucci, Amari, Dubé and Perez for this massive, massive game. Hopefully the preparation has been good. Hopefully we can get a result and get the result that we need in the biggest game in his club's career. A draw beyond 0-0 would favour us ever so slightly more. Obviously, 1-1, that's the reason I say that ever so slightly more, is because 1-1 would allow it to extra time and stuff. But a draw is not a bad result, as long as it's not 0-0 for us. And obviously, a win, if we win here, we win. So, easier said than done, obviously, but it can be done. I don't think PSG are as comfortable favourites as they were last year. Again, the same formation they're starting with. However, do expect these guys to push up. So it will be pretty much the same formation we play come the thick of the game. No one fancies us to win. However, like I said, they are favourites, PSG, which is obvious. But we're given more of a chance this year than we were the year before. And the year before, if it were not for the poor mistakes the defence made, we could have got something out of that game. So as long as the defence and the midfield stay solid, stay together and stay strong, hopefully the attack can do their job then, take a few chances and we can win this game. But again, way easier said than done. Let's get into this. Let's start the game. Here at this massive, massive stadium, Verratti Arena. Little Gibraltar United. Hopefully with the first attack of the game. Ben Abdallah to Hammerly. Oh, almost an early goal for us. Armada has been brought down. And will PSG create a counter-attack? We've got enough shirts back right now, but we can't get over quick enough to stop it. And thank God for us. Denise missing the chance for PSG. Wow. Definitely an aggressive start to the game. And for Maka, picking up an injury is not what we needed. Free kick for PSG, and it's a fantastic save for Martinez, keeping out a brilliant opportunity in the second clear opportunity of the game for PSG. Not a very good start from us, and yet again PSG have the ball in our half to start the highlight. The guy missed the first opportunity, whips it in, and PSG get the goal. It doesn't change our objective in any way, shape and form. We still need to score a goal. 1-1 is not a bad result. If we can get it to 1-1, it's still wide open. And Fumaka with the injury has been penalised for that goal. Let's get these lads in maybe at half-time, 1-0 down. Wouldn't be a terrible result. Hustwick with the ball in his half. And he's giving it away and almost. It would have been a fluky goal, but it would have been a goal I would have loved to have taken. Told the players unlucky, reassured them and tell them they're doing fine. Keep going out there. You can win tonight. Hopefully that's the words and they need. They need some sort of encouragement. Hopefully they listen to the words that they can win tonight. Take them to heart and go out there and show it and pull a performance in. Hopefully not concede in the first 30 seconds of the half. Well done, lads. Sonogo not having a good game yet again. Ben Abdallah struggling a little bit. Body language isn't great. Sidibe and Moria, again, body language isn't good. A little bit upset that Fumaka couldn't keep that chance out. Nothing really happening. Passionately, lads. Encourage. Get a bit of passion in there. Come on. I think I'm going to have to make a substitution. I'm going to make a substitution. We're going to take Ben Abdallah off. We're going to bring Bart Moenz on and push Sidibe forward. Confirm and give the team talk. Calmly tell him, I have a lot of faith for you to make the difference. Hopefully he'll take them words to heart. And here's a free kick. Sidibe takes. It's cleared away slightly by PSG, but not fully. Oh no, Perez with the ball. Best player in the world. Someone's got to stop him. Someone's got to take him down. We don't. PSG were bid in. Fumaka heads it away, sort of first time, sort of again the second time. They've hit the post, and we clear it away finally, out of play. The third attempt. We're going to go attacking now. Going to assertively tell the lads to push forward. We're not going to take Sanogo off the pitch, despite his game not being particularly great, because he's looking motivated. We're going to keep him on today. We need one goal, lads, to force us and give us a little bit more time. Or will PSG score from this highlight? We clear it away. Hamerli can't pick up the ball though. Here is Perez, best player in the world. I think that technically counts as a save from Martinez. We get that one away. Again, not completely though. Hamerli earning the ball back for us. We're going to make another substitution. We're going to put Morola there. We are going to put another striker up front. Alright, let's sort this out. So, we are going to have Sanogo play as a target man attack. We are going to take... I think I'm going to have to take Bart Moenz off. I don't even care that I'm subbing a sub. Do I go with Jay Eastwood? Or do I put Hamerli up front? No, I'm going to go with Jay Eastwood. And we're going to go like that. We're going for this. We've put another man up front. And we're going to go overload. No, we're going to go attacking. I never like overload. Going to go very fluid. Going to more direct. Go route one. Higher tempo. No. More direct passing. Higher tempo. Pump ball into the box if you can. Exploit the flanks maybe as well. See what we can do. And just passionately demand more. We've not seen ourselves with a highlight in this second half. Will we get this? Will this be our chance here? Morola playing it backwards. Big ball forward. Finds Sanogo. Flicks it on and bang! Oh, okay, formations. Target man. I think I'm gonna go with target man for the rest of this game. No. Yeah, we'll go target man. It seems to somewhat work. Alright, so we're going to do this. What we're going to do, we're going to put Jay Eastwood out on the right. Hamerli, who is a natural centre attacking mid, or I do push out wide, put him in the centre attacking mid role. Sidibe moves back into centre mid. Morola goes there. We've only made 2 substitutions. No, we've made 3. Wait, what? Ben Abdallah came off. Moenz came on. Yeah, made 2 substitutions. We've still got a substitution left. But Erwin Hamerli, captain, with a goal in the 86th minute, to the game back on level terms. If we score next, we're the team with the advantage. Oh no, PSG score now. PSG could throw people forward. We may be able to get a counter-attack. So, was that not foul? Own goal, of course, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Just a typical FM bollocks. Oh. I just realised, actually, it wasn't the same formation we played a second ago. These guys should be centre defenders. I changed the tactic to something we don't actually use, really. Alright, inside forward. Attack. You go back out to the right. Go back to attacking. Back to very... Well, we're gonna go... I might as well go overload now. Go to overload. Go very fluid. Go route one, much higher tempo, take more risks. Don't run at the defence, exploit the flanks, play wider. No, don't play wider. Pump ball into box. Apparently there's suspicion of offside. What's offside? This bloke crosses it in. What's offside? It doesn't even touch it. It touches Martinez and bounces away from the way his body's going. Will we get one last chance here in injury time? Will we somehow steal this game from PSG? If we score now, we win. Owen Hamerly's been brought down. Now we've got to get back. Armada with one challenge, but it doesn't win the ball back for us. We do steal the ball back. Moria gives it away, of course. Bakayoko wins the ball back. Get it forward, lads. Moria is dispossessed. Musta can't win the ball back. Yeah, we were out of the Champions League. Fucking hell. Fucking dicks. We don't deserve a 4-2 scoreline. We've matched PSG today. Matched them. Pretty much blow for blow. Famaka had a bad game. I said how important it was before the game that we stayed together as a line. But he's not the reason we've lost. I guess PSG is still too good for us. So out of the Champions League we go. Other results, Lyon won 5-3 on aggregate. Southampton won 7-3 on aggregate. Bayern Munich won 7-3 on aggregate. And we lost 4-2 on aggregate. That is still a massive shame. And there we go, out of the Champions League in the quarterfinal. The furthest we've ever gone. But still, you know, it seems like we are way away from winning this still. And you know why I'm rejecting it? Because you've got plenty of time left on your deal. It works every time. Every time I can say the same thing and it works. So now we've got nothing to look forward to the rest of the season, which is obviously disappointing from me. I mean, we still have 6 games left, including a final, but we'll walk them. I mean, look at the results we've been getting. 13-0 with my first team. 11-0 with my first team. 11-1 with my first team. It's just ridiculous. But we do have 40 million to spend. You know, financially, we're just amazing right now due to the money being injected into the league. I'll meet you back at the end of the season. Hopefully, we'll have some big news involving the league. Obviously, we'll know who's also going to be joining us in the Champions League next season. Hopefully, we'll see a few clubs turn professional because hopefully they would have benefited from the TV deal as much as we have. And hopefully, we can become a full-time professional league for everyone in the Premier Division. And maybe we'll have a signing or two. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But until next time, guys, peace out.